That's right.
Goodbye spring-like weather.
You know, spring is known for its ups and downs, and we've got a lot of ups and downs in this forecast coming up.
At least it's warmer, right?
It was this weekend, man. We hit 68 on Saturday. It was fantastic. Outside right now, it's not exactly toasty at 49 degrees. The clouds are trying to break up a little bit. Still have a south wind at 15 miles an hour, so it's a little bit cool, a little bit blustery, and yes, it's been a little bit wet, or in the case of Astoria right now, a lot of it wet. Oh, boy. We got a lot of that coming our way later in the week, too. It's 47 out at Astoria. At least the wind is backed off, only 8 miles an hour out of the west. Okay, let's check out the highs today. 52 was our eventual high, and that is below average by quite a bit, as you'll see in a minute. 53 in Troutdale, but look at Hillsboro, Aurora, never getting out of the 40s, Hood River 48. So this is not normal for this time of the year. We should be up around 60 more often than not as we head into the latter part of the month of March. In fact, the average is 58. Pardon me, we only hit 52. We're capable of easily making it into the 70s. Rainfall, we are above average by about a half an inch for the month of March to date, and that surplus is likely to go up at the end of the week. Right now, it's going up a little bit. We still have a widespread area of showers and really just some steady rain on the east side of town right now, and snow in the Cascades. There's been a couple of inches new today. It hasn't been a big snowfall, but there is a pretty good snowfall on the way later this week. Rainfall, 1,200ths of an inch at the Portland airport. Over on the coast, 4,400ths of an inch down in Coos Bay. Newport, over half an inch, so it came down pretty good on the central Oregon coast. As this weather system moves on out, the next one is aiming itself at California. There's a good batch of cold air right here that's going to join forces with this subtropical jet stream, and they're going to get hammered once again with some pretty good precipitation to our south. And on the flip side of that, we will be above all of that action and end up dry and consequently get warmer tomorrow too as we pick up some offshore flow. Here's the offshore flow pattern, not a big east wind, but enough of a north-northeast wind to dry us out and warm us into the 60s. And then on Wednesday, with showers bubbling up in the afternoon, I think we'll probably stay below 60. If it stays dry, we'll make 60 again. But then on Thursday, this is a south wind pattern here, rain in the valleys, a lot of it, snow in the Cascades, a lot of it. And as you look forward into Friday and Saturday, you see way more of the blues and the whites on the map indicating snowfall, except for the lowest elevation, the Willamette Valley. Once again, our snow level down around 1,000, even 500 feet as we go into the weekend. So this is a cold pattern for us, and it looks like it will maintain itself through next weekend. So let's look at the rainfall accumulation here first of all, and you see we end up with upwards of an inch or so in the valleys and 2-3 inches on the Oregon coast over the next 7 days. So that's a fairly significant rainfall. The pattern for us is just a cold one. All the air is coming straight out of the Bering Sea in the Gulf of Alaska. It's a cold storm on Thursday, and then that northerly flow maintains itself for that cold, wet weekend. As we go into the end of the week and into the end of the month, really, it looks like it's going to stay cold and wet through March and into the first couple days of April or so fall. So let's talk snowfall. In the Cascades anyway, easily, I think, 1.5 feet up on Mount Hood by the end of next weekend. So the skiing will continue to be mid-season form up on the mountain. It looks really good. Valley snow threat is, it's not big, but again, we've got a snow level down around 500 to 1,000 feet. So we will keep an eye on that for you. 50 degrees right now. Freezing level this morning was 4,200 feet. Okay, showers end tonight. It'll clear and then become sunny tomorrow. Get up to about 61 for the first full day of spring, which sounds fantastic. Still pretty warm on Wednesday, but then the bottom drops out Thursday, Friday, beyond. Highs in the 40s, lows in the 30s, and a rain-snow mix potentially on Friday and Saturday mornings.
We got the bookends, though. I'm going to take that and run with it.
Yeah, just forget about that middle part. It's like the way you eat an Oreo. Just eat the cookies, not the stuff in the middle.
Thank you, Matt.